You're watching Mindful Muslim X, where hearts awaken, minds grow, and faith finds its voice. Let's begin. I did not create jinn and humans except to worship me. Surah Ad-Dariyat 51:56. Just one line. One ayah. But it flipped everything for me. I had been running for so long, chasing dreams, hustling through life, trying to impress people, please society, get likes, earn status, make money, just like most people around me. I was measuring my worth by what I achieved in the eyes of the world. But that one verse, it stopped me. It made me pause and ask myself, what am I even doing with my life? Is all of this really the purpose? Is this what I was sent here for? And then it hit me. Allah is telling me why I exist. No more confusion. No more guessing. No need for some philosopher or guru. My purpose was laid out for me directly from the one who created me. To worship him. And worship doesn't mean sitting all day on a prayer mat or cutting myself off from the world. No, it means living for him. Living with purpose, with intention. It means bringing Allah into my every moment, not just in prayer, but in how I walk, how I talk, how I deal with others, how I earn, how I spend, how I treat my family, and how I treat my own soul. And I realized something even deeper. If I'm not living for my true purpose, I'm going to keep feeling lost no matter how much I gain. That explained everything. Why success never satisfied me. Why good days didn't last. Why deep inside, there was a noise I couldn't silence. Because I was off course. I was trying to fill a void that only purpose could fill, and that purpose was Allah. That reminder turned into a mirror. It showed me my habits, my distractions, my priorities, and I didn't like what I saw. I was putting this world ahead of the next. I was living for approval, not for meaning. But that verse showed me that the real honor, the real success, is when your Creator is pleased with you. And you know what else it did? It gave me peace. Real peace. Because I no longer had to carry the pressure of trying to be everything for everyone. I just had to be sincere with Allah. I didn't have to know what the future holds. I just had to know who holds it. And when you live with that kind of clarity, when you wake up each day knowing your life matters, because your soul is serving a higher purpose, it changes how you walk through the world. It makes your steps stronger, your thoughts cleaner, your goals deeper. People spend years searching for their why. But the most powerful why has already been given to us. And when you truly understand it, everything starts to make sense. Pain, struggles, tests, blessings, they all become part of your journey back to Him. And suddenly, nothing feels wasted anymore. That one reminder didn't just change my day. It changed my life. There was another moment that shook me. Not with fear, but with an awakening. I was sitting alone one night, scrolling through my phone, flipping past video after video, most of it pointless, until I stumbled across a simple reminder that said, imagine standing before Allah, and your life flashes before you. It wasn't long. It wasn't loud. But it felt like a thunderbolt in my heart. Because for the first time in a long time, I asked myself, what would I actually see? Would I see hours wasted on arguments that didn't matter, time spent chasing people who didn't care, energy poured into impressing strangers online, and days gone by without a single sincere conversation with my Lord? Would I see prayers rushed, Quran unread, parents unanswered, and blessings unrecognized? That one question hit like a mirror I couldn't look away from. And I realized something. If I wouldn't want to replay parts of my life in front of Allah, why am I living them now? You see, most of us don't deny that there's an afterlife. We just live like we have unlimited time here. We say, one day I'll change. Or, later, when I'm older, I'll fix myself. But what if that one day never comes? What if your story ends while you're still busy writing a chapter called Someday? That night, I sat quietly and imagined it, standing before the most merciful, the one who gave me everything: sight, health, time, breath, love, guidance. And then I imagined being asked, "What did you do with it?" I couldn't answer. Not honestly. Because deep down, I knew I hadn't honored the gifts I'd been given. I had lived as if I would never be held accountable, as if my actions didn't echo into eternity. But then, something else happened. That same reminder whispered hope. Not fear, not judgment, but hope. Because if you're still breathing, you still have time. If you're still alive, the door is still open. And that hit me just as powerfully. Allah is so merciful that He doesn't demand perfection. He asks for sincerity. He doesn't expect you to never sin. He just wants you to always return. And that realization changed everything. I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to know everything. I just had to begin. And I had to mean it. That's when I understood that real strength isn't never falling. Real strength is rising every time you fall. But this time, rising toward Him. That night, I made a small decision to change something. Just one thing. I started with far. I told myself, no matter what happens, I won't miss this again. And from that small promise, bigger changes started unfolding. Not because I was strong, but because Allah was guiding the one who finally decided to walk. Sometimes, all it takes is one honest moment with yourself, one reminder that breaks through the noise. And once that reminder plants itself in your heart, it starts to grow. It grows into action. It grows into change. And most of all, it grows into closeness with all.